Alright, hello, good evening everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are back in the wonderful world of Guild Wars 1, which is Daria, by the way. Did you know that? Hello there. We are back here at the Ascalon area. Last time, we had stopped by here to win an argument, which I totally won. And while we were here, I saw some exclamation marks, which greatly surprised me, because apparently some more quests had come up since I was last here. So I was like, well, shoot, I can't say 100% at all of these quests if I don't do this, so I gotta figure this out. So, we're gonna start off by seeing what these guys want. Vanguard equipment. There are no more stalwart people than the people of Ascalon. They see the good work that Prince Rurik and his Vanguard are doing, and each day their will to take the fight to the Char grows. Freaking Char, hate those guys. I have more volunteers to join the Vanguard than I can equip. I've ordered equipment and supplies for several new recruits from a merchant named Gelson in Regent Valley, and I'd be greatly appreciative if you could go pick up the equipment and return it here to me. If you're willing to help, just travel south out of Fort Rannoch into Regent Valley. He'll be along the road somewhere. Alright, that's one of them. Let's see. Let me go up these stairs here. I think there was another exclamation mark up here that popped up after we came back. Good evening, Mr. Mupivos. Hi, Smashy. Jackals, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate you. Wasn't a trade at all. It must have been like a thing that grew with the passing of the games. Is Fred holding you hostage, Muck? No, I'm good. Yeah, there's 3 quests here. What the heck? Scavengers in Ascalon. I'm getting reports of scavengers in the ruins of the army citadel in Old Ascalon. I sympathize with the poor, but anything left in those ruins is the property of the king's army. I need you to investigate and clear out any scavengers. Troublesome artifact. Some new trouble regarding Ambassador Zane has come to my attention. He's been giving strange artifacts to our merchants in lieu of gold. These eldritch sextants must be viewed with some suspicion, and we cannot discount the possibility of a Crichton plot. For now, the king has prohibited any further trading of these objects, but I would like you to take one of them to Priestess Rashena. Perhaps her wisdom can uncover what sort of threat they pose. Okay. Recruits for Hollis. There have been more trouble at the wall. This time the Char have assaulted the far gate west of town. Hollis is severely undermanned, so we've been running him in reinforcements as they become available. There should be 3 recruits just outside of the city gates in Old Ascalon awaiting an escort. They'll get weapons from the Fallen when they reach the wall. In the meantime, I need someone to make sure they reach Gate Guard Hollis safely. Alright. Okay, so we have got 4 quests for Ascalon. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, last time we had just gotten to, what is this called? Draknar's Forge, which is like southern Shiver Peaks. And then we found a skill trainer and got into a conversation with someone about how the skill trainers work. And then that sparked an argument, and that resulted in us coming to Old Ascalon and showing a screenshot of the Draknar skill trainer next to the Ascalon skill trainer to show that it's virtually the same if you've done the game before. And while here, we realized some quests had popped up since we left. I don't know if they had like level gated, or if they had like, they obviously had some kind of prereq because they weren't here last time. All right, so here's these guys. So I need to bring them all the way to the breach. Shouldn't be a problem. Nothing gives a young soldier more pride than having someone escort them to the front line so they can recover a weapon from the corpse of the guy who did the same thing 3 days ago. Yeah. You know, for some reason I was thinking that this area was going to level me down the way that Guild Wars 1 does, but no, I'm level 20. So we are going to blast through this stuff. You've already reached week 4? Maybe? I mean, maybe Laura needs to hurry up. We did cut back. We were playing like 5 hours a day, and I was like, all right, we're getting way ahead. Let's do like 2 to 2.5 hours a day, and then we'll swap to a second game. So we're making progress on 2 projects at the same time. They stuck those in to prevent you from getting too far ahead of the event. I guess so. It's working. They have sufficiently distracted me. is he running past it? Okay. I remember when you thought you won't be able to keep up with the schedule. Well, to be fair, like, I originally said I don't think 2 nights a week is going to be enough to keep up with the schedule. And honestly, I'm still not sure if it would be or not, but I've been playing this much more than 2 days a week, or 2 evenings a week, so that's kind of become a non-issue. That is true. But if I was doing only 2 streams of it a week, I don't know if I would have kept up. Not sure. Not sure. Almost there. Yep. Yeah, I was just about to say, honestly, I could just run past this stuff. It's no threat to me. And then I was like, oh, wait, I'm escorting people. It might be a threat to them. I guess I should kill all this stuff. I guess. Recruits for Hollis. I was told to expect 3 men. Yeah, they're on their way right now. Come on, fellas. Alright, these recruits look eager, that's something. My thanks to you for bringing them this far with their breath still in their bodies. Now we'll just need to scavenge weapons for them from among our dead. Balthazar willing, they'll serve these new soldiers better than the previous wielders. Nice. Alright, sweet. Let's see. Scavengers in Old Ascalon. Let's do this. Alright, Scavengers in Old Ascalon is the closest one, and it's right by the sanitarium. So I can just port there, and then zone out, and should be able to find it. Gwen's Broken Flute. What is that doing here? Gwen, you're in the party. You want this? Why is that in post-searing on the ground? What am I supposed to do with this? Thadiel. Lovely day here, isn't it? Is there something I can help you with? Scavengers. I'm not sure what to tell you, except I don't know anything about anything what isn't legal. What are you doing here? I might ask you the same things. I have orders to clear the area of scavengers. Best of luck with that. Perhaps I'll stay and help you. Is there a reward? These items are the property of the King's Army. What use can the King's Army have for this junk? I mean, really, even if I was some sort of scavenger, I don't think I'd bother with all this rubble. Got plenty of rocks and dirt at home, you know. Enough games. Be gone with you. Leave me alone. I've done nothing wrong. I heard you talking to yourself. Oh, that wasn't my voice you heard. I don't see anyone else here. Well, not anymore. Probably scattered when they smelled you coming. Sounded like you. Yeah, I get that all the time. Some people have faces. What make you think I've seen that fella before? I got a voice like that. There's no one else here. Well, not anymore. Probably scattered. Okay. So... Can I just stab him? What am I supposed to do here? What? Chip, what? So clear the area, property of the King's Army, clear the area. Wait, perhaps I'll stay and help you as a reward, only if you make yourself useful. I can see there's no future in this. I don't have time to stand here talking all day. A fella's got to make a living if he's going to survive in the world. Okay. Alright, there we go. I found the specific dialogue. Alright, let's go to Titus. So you had a run-in with the scavenger Thadiel, did you? From what I've heard of him, I do not doubt that he will attempt to return, but my men will be instructed to keep a special watch for him. Good work clearing the ruins. Okay, that's done. Next up. Starting at the Frontier Gate, follow the road south through the eastern frontier and into the Pockmark Flats. Okay. Frontier Gate. And... let's see. Let me go this way. Side note, I find it weird that they renamed Ashford Abbey to Sardillac Sanitarium. Well, it's been 2 years. A lot can change in 2 years. It's fine. Alright, I got 53 cupcakes. I'm just going to use one now to run faster. Is the other quest closer? No, they're both in the same area. Alright, so we just gonna run then. What's that? Cracked armor. Oh no. Using birthday cakes for speed. Chip? Yeah, Chip was using a scratching post. He's not here now. I don't know which way he went. So it was a bit of a drive-by. You know, the, what was that game? Expedition 33 that I said I received a free key for, and we were going to start soon TM once I finished some of the other stuff. I've been hearing really good things about it on gamer Twitter. Like, it's looking like it's gonna win some awards. It is, a lot of people posting some, like, really positive feedback about it. Like, it seems like it's doing quite well. I was completely unaware how long this game was. After like 40-something hours, I just reached Kryta. I mean, there's a lot of... I mean, it's not quite an MMO, but kinda. So, there's a lot of side stuff if you choose to do it. Prophecies is a slow campaign. It is the OG. It's the original one. Plop, 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 plop. There we go. Zone line. Okay. Wait. Serenity Temp. Wait, what? There's like a zone line over there? Go to Regent Valley. Acquire the Vanguard equipment. Oh my god, this is way down there! Okay, at least we're close to this thing. What the hell? Like, Fort Rannoch would have been closer to that one. I'm really enjoying it. Was my retail manager class, but boys, a lot. Retail manager class? Eh? What's Expedition 33 even about? I don't know. I do not know that. I mainly know the combat system is that of like a turn-based game, but beyond that, I don't really know the story of it, other than like it just looks really gorgeous. It was one of those games I looked at and I was like, yeah, I'd be up for trying it. And then I got a free key for it. And I'm like, okay, well, there's no reason to waste time now. I don't even have to pay for it. And then everything I'm hearing just is getting better and better. You're dead. Hi, Neof. Moa bird. It's got some Souls-like dodge block parry in the turn-based combat. What, like, right-click right when they hit you to avoid a hit? That'd be the same as Yakuza. Serenity Temple. I completely missed this last time I was here. Okay. Outpost. Grey Fox is basically you're killing a paintress who is killing people above a certain age, portraying Belle Epoque, which are paintings from the Franco-Prussian War. Yeah, what he said. Welcome to Serenity Temple. May the goddess Mother Duino watch over your steps and carry you through the darkness. What is it that burdens you, my child? Ah, so this is the Eldritch Sextant that has caused such concern. Fascinating. It will take some time for me to study this device, but I assure you I will send word to Titus as soon as I have discovered the artifact secrets. Okay. And then go back to Titus for a reward. Alright. Oh, we also found that zone that we had never found before. That little town. I'm glad to see you finally managed to deliver the sextant. I had some doubts about your understanding of the seriousness of the matter, but it seemed they were ungrounded. I am certain the priestess Roshena will discern the true nature of these devices. King Adelburn has too much respect for the old laws to harm Ambassador Zane without cause, but should the artifacts prove less than innocuous, we will surely make the Crichtons regret this attempted treachery. What if it's nothing? Are you going to apologize to the guy? Alright, so we got one left, which is Vanguard equipment. Which is near Rannoch. Let's see, where's the exit? Stino says, I saw this event, I opened my old Guild Wars 1 account. I was around 10 when I played it. It was really nostalgic and cringy seeing my old characters' names. Were you, XX Legolas XX? Vanguard equipment. It's so good old Captain Arn wants that gear, eh? I'm all for that, but some bandits ran off with it. If you can find those fellows and bring me back the stolen goods, I'm more than happy to give you what you came for. Just be sure to bring it back to me directly. Not everything in there is what was paid for by your captain. Okay. Almost opened up my old account, but every character on it's now a mule, so honestly more interested in starting fresh. That happens sometimes. I've gone back to some old games before. Like, hey, when I reinstalled Guild Wars 2 after 5 years away, I was like, I don't remember how to play any of these characters. I'm just going to make a new one. And that's when I made my Necro. I leveled it to 80, and then I was like, okay, now I kind of feel confident enough to try my other tunes. And one of them was my old Ranger, and then I just kind of fell in love with that class. Stino the Best was one of them. 10-year-old me was very creative. So 20 years later, you're still Stino. I like it. I mean, when I made the character, the first character named Mukluk that I started using that name was, I actually looked it up. It was right when EverQuest Ruins of Kunark came out, so it was April 2000. So that means I've been Mukluk for 25 years. Yeah, this teleport, like, having that animation where I appear and, like, put my sword in the air makes it kind of lame. Stolen goods. There we go. Because it's like, if they're moving and I teleport on them and then start attacking, they're already gone. So still, right now I'm multi-classing Assassin just for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that or not. Could try out Dash. Yeah. I could try making the second class Warrior and make the second thing Dash. Dash is Assassin. Oh, is it? What am I thinking of? Maybe Sprint or something? Well then, that seems to be everything. Funny, isn't it? Nothing like any military gear in here, but you're in luck. Turns out that it was just mislaid out back. So here you go. No harm done to anyone who didn't deserve it, eh? Oh, so he just tricked me into doing some murdering for him. Sprint is Warrior and Rush. Okay. Where? Down there. Let me tab out for a second. So, Guild Wars, Warrior skills. List of skills. And Control F, Sprint. For 8 to 14 seconds, you move 25% faster. And what was the other one? Rush. Let's see. For 8 to 20 seconds, you move 25% faster. That one requires adrenaline, though. Sprint. So Sprint does not require adrenaline. Is that chest what I hope it is? Ah, yes, good. Looks like the supplies we ordered are all here. Thank you for attending to this matter. I do not doubt Gelston made it more difficult than it needed to be. He's a greedy cur, that one, but he usually comes through in the end, and now is not the time to turn our backs on anyone who might help our cause. Nice. Alright. Next up, I need a merchant. It can be any merchant. The thing with Dash is you don't have to put any attribute points into it. Sprint requires strength, though, if you want more than 8-second duration. I mean, I mainly just want to use it as a gap closer, not just, like, use it all the time. Let's see. What do I do with Gwen's broken flute? Gwen's broken flute. Has no uses. If the flute is in your inventory when you speak to Gwen prior to completing Missing Vanguard, she'll say, I appreciate you kept these relics in my past, but we must put them aside for now. Give it to Gwen and Eye of the North. I can try. Hold on. I'm trying to find Eye of the North. There it is. Is she in the Hall of Monuments? Gwen.
How can I help?
Wait, Missing Vanguard. Thank the gods, someone has finally come to help. The Ebon Vanguard has gone missing. Captain Langmar and the bulk of the Ebon Vanguard plan to pass through Lornai's Ledge to the east for a raid into Char territory. However, they are extremely overdue. I swear to Lissa, if those inhuman beasts have harmed Captain Langmar, I'll make them all pay.
How can I help?
I don't see any option to give her the flute.
How can I help? How can I help? How can I help?
Yeah, I don't think you give her this. Alright. Okay, done with that. Let's see, close that, and let's go to... Where were we? Draknar's Forge. Okay, what do we got here? Let's grab one of these. Crystal Desert, return to... Oh, wait, I didn't finish a quest in the desert? Okay, so hold on. If I go back to Arguery Rock, I have a quest here to turn in. Let's see what that is. Thought I had done all these. Alright, tell Marchenna that we killed the Minotaurs. Down to those damnable Minotaurs. Ah, I can almost hear their final breath rattle out of them as they lay on the sand, mangled and bleeding. And, oh, sorry, I got a little carried away there. Deal's a deal. You have my thanks. You learned Dust Trap. Affects nearby foes. Does freaking 25 mana. Does 10 damage every second. Inflicts blindness condition every second. That's a lot of mana. Okay. What else we got? Into the unknown. Meet your friends in Skyward Reach. Okay. I guess I missed this quest. We can go do that. Did you do the plus 15 attribute quest? No clue. But I'm doing quests that I missed right now, so if I come across it, I'll do it. If it isn't Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire, we thought you were never going to make it. Menllo. What Sin was trying to say, but failing miserably, is that it's good to see you, Mukluk. Devona. Aiden has already gone ahead to find us a suitable spot from which to view the mesa. When you're ready, we should all go and find him. We'll lead the way. We become rather expert at locating Aiden whenever he goes on his little scouting expeditions. Alright. So we're just following the other main characters right now. Hold on, chat, I'm getting my blankie out. Okay. Ah, wait up. I mean, you guys could, you know, go a little faster. I wonder if I have to wait on them or if I could run ahead to the spot. Good to see you, friends. I trust the journey was not too harsh. Come, I have something to show you. Impressive. I assume completing these Wait, he's having a conversation with them, but they're way back there and can't hear him. Corpse of Menllo. Oh my god. I wonder if he was important. Return to Jorn Kutuba for your reward. Really? So, a conversation that I only got to see half of, and then the main NPC dies, so I don't get to see the rest of the talk. Yeah, that was a great quest. The mesa is impressive, isn't it? I don't know. If only I had been able to reach it, but I'm sure you'll do just fine. You look pretty capable to me. Of course, I've said the same about the last 24 people that have come through here as well, so what do I know? In any case, I wish you good luck in your trials. I already passed the trials. Winnowing. Increased fizz damage by 4 for creatures in range. Does not affect spirits. Okay. Misplaced sword. Find Yort the Bronze's ceremonial family sword, which appears to be west of here. Found Hydras. We have fought quite a few Hydras. Are you loving this game so far? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's classic. Also find myself looking forward to when Factions turns 20 next year, and then we'll do a playthrough with something with Rit. Guilders by the roller beetles? Yeah, they were ranger pets. Also, it had roller beetle races, but you turned into the beetle. So you would control the beetles themselves. It was like a very archaic